Hey YouTube, this is PrimetimePokemon. In this video, I'll be opening up a Freeze Bolt Japanese Pokemon booster box. And this booster box opening is part of my huge Japanese Pokemon card opening series I'm currently doing on YouTube. This is actually the first box of the 9 boxes that I bought to open up. And what I'm doing with this series is I bought 214 total packs, and I'm alternating between opening packs and opening up booster boxes. So last week I opened up 4 base set booster packs, and this week I'll be opening up a booster box, next week Jungle, and then I'll be opening up another booster box after that. And you'll find a link to this entire playlist in the description of this video. So this Freeze Bolt Japanese booster box I bought from Blowout Cards for $49.95, and it is the Japanese equivalent of Boundaries Crossed. So I can show the artwork on the box real quickly, and then I'll open it up. 20 packs per box. And what I plan on doing with this series, like I said, I'll be alternating, but then I'm going to be going oldest to newest in both packs and boxes. So I'll open it up here. The artwork is usually pretty cool on the inside as well. And there are the other boxes that I'll be opening up in the background there, excluding the Double Crisis in the top middle there. I've already opened that. I've already opened quite a few of the newer Japanese boxes, so if you haven't watched those, you definitely should. Okay. So the plastic wrap is off. Oh, I was mistaken. The inside of the box doesn't have any extra artwork or anything. But 20 packs here. Put the box back together. 20 packs, and I have my scissors handy, just because it's usually tough to get into these packs. Black Kyurem is on the front. This is a BW6 series pack. There's a good shot of it. Let's see if you can open the packs like this. Nope, you're going to have to use the scissors. So I have my scissors handy, even matches the color of the pack. We'll open just one here, just in the first one, and then I can cut a bunch open at one time. The card trick in these packs, I believe, is just moving the back card to the second to last position, and the first card in this box is an Oddish, followed by there's a Mienfoo. Next up, Swinub. There's a trainer card, and I do have a list of translations next to me. This is a Hue trainer. And the final card in the pack is an uncommon card of a Unpheasant. You're not guaranteed a rare card in each pack. Just make sure all of the cards are down at the bottom. I don't want to cut the cards on accident. That'd be a terrible way to start my huge Japanese opening series. So I'll do the same thing in the second pack here. Okay. This pack starts off with a Combi, followed by a Charmeleon, hoping to get a Charizard holo out of this box. Next up, looks like a Pidove, followed by, that is a Bellossom, and finally, it is a holofoil card of a Gliscor. Pretty good card right there. First holo card of the box. And I'll try and set aside the ultra rares and holos that I pull out just so I can state what the pull rates are at the end. Okay, so do the same thing here. And this pack starts off with a Whirlipede. Next up is a Gligar, followed by a Blitzel. Then there's a Piloswine, and finally there's Darmanitan. Okay, next pack here. And I'll open all 20 packs in this video. Okay, so it looks like the first card here is a Purloin, another Mienfoo. Next up here, it looks like an Azumarill, followed by Musharna, and finally, I thought that was an ultra rare. Oh, it's an A-Spec card. I thought that was an ultra rare at first. It's an A-Spec. It is a gold Potion. So a pretty good A-spec card there. You can set that one aside as well. Okay, on to the next pack here. Same artwork on every single pack in this box. All of them have black Kyurem on the front. Next up here is Cottony, followed by a Venipede. Then there's a Tranquil, followed by a Lunatone, and finally, it looks like a Musharna. Again, I apologize if I mistakenly say the wrong name on one of these cards. It's definitely a little bit more difficult to look through a tiny camera lens at the cards, especially to look at some of the artwork on the cards. Good thing here is that I have probably completed the Boundaries Cross set in English, so I'm familiar with a lot of the cards. So like this one, for example, is Frillish. Next up here is Mienshao. Then there's a Heracross, followed by an Unfezant. And there we are, first ultra rare card, and it looks like a black Kyurem. That's the one I'm hoping for the most. And it is, Cresselia EX. There are only 3 EX cards in this set. Cresselia, Landorus, and Black Kyurem. Hoping to pull a Black Kyurem, but this one's a nice one to pull. We'll set that aside. So far, 1 holo pull, 1 A-spec pull, and 1 EX pull. Okay, next pack here. This is the first of 2 Japanese boxes that make up the English Boundaries Cross set. The other one is Cold Flare, and I'll be opening that one up in 2 weeks. This one here is a Lopunny, followed by a Darumaka. Then there is a Munna. Believe that's Cottony. Nope, Whimsicott. And finally a Vibrava. So no holo or anything in that pack. Should probably grab one that's already cut open at the top. Okay, this one here is a Swinub, followed by Pidove. Then there's an Oddish. This one's a Jellicent. And finally, a holofoil card of, there we are, one of my favorite holo cards out of this set, a Charizard, which is also my favorite Pokemon. Definitely like the looks of these holofoil cards a lot more than the English variety. Just that silver on the border looks very cool. Really wish the holofoil cards would look more like the first few English sets out there, like Base Set, Jungle, Fossil. Those really look cool. That's a great pull right there. Second holo pull of the box. So here it starts off with a Gligar. There's a Charmeleon. I always like the artwork on that card. Gloom. Here's a trainer card, which is Burbank City Gym. And, ooh, there it is. There's an ultra rare. It looks like it's an EX full art card of Cresselia. And if you take a look at the number on this card, it's actually 60 of 59. So in the Japanese set, it is a secret rare, as you can see right there. 60 of 59. So it's a very nice pull. And I'm only about halfway through this box. Okay, so I'll cut open a few more packs. Just definitely want to push all the cards down so I don't cut through the cards. I've actually cut through, I'd say, 1 or 2 cards in one of the Japanese boxes that I've opened up, just because I didn't shake the cards down to the bottom like that. Okay, this pack starts off with a Whirlipede. Next up here is a Baniri. Then there's a Marill, followed by a Piloswine. And finally, a trainer card, which is a Burbank City Gym. So just pulled that card out of the last pack. Okay, next pack here. Okay, Charmander. There's a Combee. Next up here is Splink, followed by Vespiquen, and a holofoil card of a very nice Zebstrika. So that is the third holo card I've pulled out. Okay, on to the next pack. Okay, this one starts off with a Rattata, Delibird, looks like a Trapinch, followed by an Audino, and finally another holofoil card of a Vileplume. Definitely like the mixture of old school and new school Pokemon in this set, like I pulled a Vileplume and a Charizard holo. Okay, I'd say there's about 6 packs left after this one. Okay, so first card here is a Blitzel, followed by a Purloin. There's a Darumaka. Next up here, Grumpig, and finally a Raticate. Definitely looks pretty mean on that artwork right there. So no rare card in that pack at all. Okay, next pack. Okay, so it starts off with a Gloom. Next up is a Tranquil. There's a Meryl. Trainer card, which is a town map. And finally a Vespiquen. So second Vespiquen in the last few packs. Okay, next up here. Something I do like about these Japanese cards, they're a little bit higher quality, I think, than the English cards. And the backs don't flake as easy as well. Okay, this one starts off with a Mienshao. There is an Oddish. Looks like a Azumarill. Escape Rope. Ooh, and an A-Spec card of a Crystal Wall. I believe I've pulled both A-Spec cards from this set, both Gold Potion and Crystal Wall. So I'll set that aside. Again, I can do a summary at the end of this video, just showing everything that I've pulled out. Okay, so here are the last packs. 5 packs left. Shake all those down, make sure not cut any of the top of the cards. I'm hoping to pull an ultra rare, basically the UR rarity for these Japanese cards. I could pull out a Charon, Golurk, or actually just Golurk or Rocky Helmet. Charon's a full art supporter card. So here we have a Baneri, followed by, looks like a Venipede. Next up, Delibird. There's an Audino, and finally, there is a Jellicent. Okay, 4 packs left here out of this Freeze Bolt booster box, and then 2 weeks, like I said, I'll be opening up the other Boundaries Cross Japanese equivalent, Cold Flare. So it looks like this one starts off with a Cottony. Next up is Muna, followed by Mienfoo. There's a Darmanitan, and finally a holofoil card of a Scolipede. It's not a bad pull right there. Been a few packs since I pulled out a holofoil. Okay, third to last pack now. You see I've already cut the top. Okay, this one starts off with a Lopunny. There's a Charmeleon, Cottony, Combee, my mistake. Now, here is a Mamoswine, and that's the first Mamoswine card I pulled out of this box, and another holofoil card, so 2 packs in a row, and this one is a Flygon. So a pretty good Pokemon card right there. Set that one aside. Second to last pack now, and I'm really hoping to pull one more ultra rare out of one of these 2 final packs. Ultra rare in English terms, different rarity in Japanese. So the first card here is a Spoink. There's a Pidove, Gligar. There's a Musharna. And finally, a Bellossom. So down to the final pack out of this Freeze Bolt booster box. Hoping for a potential EX or secret rare pull. So do the card trick here. And last pack. starts off with a Frillish. Next up, Charmander. Hopefully that'll bring me some good luck. There's a Heracross, another older Pokemon. There's a Lunatone, and the final card, ooh, not an ultra rare. It is an Escape Rope Trainer card. So overall, I can summarize decent pulls if you include A-Spec cards as potential ultra rares. They're just rare cards in this set, but I pulled out 2 A-Spec trainer cards, both from the box. So I completed the A-Spec portion of this set, Gold Potion and Crystal Wall. And then I pulled out 2 EX cards, both of one of the R rarity, the other one of the secret rare rarity. Here is the EX full art, and here is the EX, both Cresselia. There's both of them. And then I did pull out 2, 4, 6 holo cards. So out of 20 packs, I pulled out 10 combined holos, ultra rares, and A-Spec cards. So here's a quick summary of the holos. Flygon, Scolipede, Vileplume, Zebstrika, Charizard, which was my favorite, and the first one I pulled out was a Gliscor. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed watching me open up this Freeze Bolt Japanese booster box. I hope you're enjoying my Japanese Pokemon card opening series. Again, you'll find a link to this playlist in the description of this video, as well as links to my blog, Facebook, and Twitter pages. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more videos. Thank you.